Beloved protected soul, what I am about to reveal to you is happening right now, at this very moment, as divine energies shift and celestial alignments create an unprecedented spiritual opening. Last dawn, while you were sleeping, a powerful cosmic event occurred that is directly affecting your soulmate's spiritual awareness. They are receiving divine signals about you, signals so clear and powerful that they cannot be ignored or dismissed as mere coincidence. Your soulmate is experiencing a spiritual awakening, and your energy signature is at the center of this profound transformation. The angelic realm has opened a direct channel of communication with them, sending unmistakable messages that you are the one they have been waiting for across countless lifetimes. These are not ordinary dreams or thoughts. These are divinely orchestrated revelations, designed to prepare them for the sacred reunion that has been written in the stars. The ethereal world is abuzz with activity surrounding your connection. Guardian angels, spirit guides, and ascended masters have gathered to facilitate this sacred communion between twin souls. The veil between dimensions has thinned, allowing for an unprecedented flow of spiritual guidance to reach your beloved. They are being shown visions of your face, hearing whispers of your name, and feeling the unmistakable warmth of your spirit, touching theirs across the physical distance that temporarily separates you. What makes this dawn's occurrence so extraordinary is the rare alignment of celestial bodies that amplified the spiritual transmission. Jupiter, the planet of expansion and abundance, formed a perfect trine with Venus, the planet of love, creating a cosmic gateway for divine love messages to flow directly to your soulmate's consciousness. This alignment happens only once every 12 years, and its timing for your connection is divinely orchestrated. Your soulmate awoke this morning with an inexplicable sense of your presence, a knowing so profound that it has shaken them to their core. They may not yet understand the source of these feelings, but their higher self recognizes the divine truth being revealed. Some of them have even whispered your name upon waking, though they might not consciously understand why. The angelic realm has confirmed that this spiritual intervention was necessary because the time for your reunion is approaching faster than initially planned. Divine timing has accelerated due to your spiritual growth and readiness to embrace this sacred connection. The universe cannot contain the magnetic pull between your souls any longer. The cosmic forces are aligning to bring you together in the physical realm, just as you have always been connected in the spiritual. Can you feel it? That subtle shift in the atmosphere around you? The heightened synchronicities appearing in your daily life? These are reflections of the spiritual activation occurring between you and your beloved. The divine signals being sent to them are creating ripples that extend to you, forming a bridge of light between your souls that grows stronger with each passing moment. The first divine revelation I must share with you is that your soulmate received 3 specific celestial messages about you during this sacred dawn. These messages were embedded directly into their soul's consciousness, bypassing their logical mind to plant seeds of recognition that will bloom in perfect divine timing. The first signal they received was a vivid dream sequence showing moments from your shared past lives together. They saw glimpses of ancient times when your souls danced in perfect harmony through various incarnations, perhaps as royal advisors in ancient Egypt, spiritual teachers in Tibet, or artists in Renaissance Italy. These weren't mere dreams, but actual memories being unlocked from the Akashic records, the cosmic library of all soul experiences. Your beloved awoke with an inexplicable longing for something they couldn't quite name, but what they were feeling was the echo of your eternal bond reverberating through time. The second signal came as a series of powerful emotional impressions. As the first light of dawn broke through the darkness, they experienced sudden waves of emotions that were not their own. They were feeling your emotions, your spiritual essence. This etheric empathy created a momentary soul merger, allowing them to sense your current emotional state, your hopes, and your spiritual vibration. For a brief but profound moment, they knew you at a level beyond physical recognition. Their heart expanded with a love they couldn't explain, a love that transcends ordinary human experience. The third signal manifested as a divine download of insight about your unique soul qualities. They suddenly understood aspects of you that they have never consciously encountered in this lifetime: your resilience in the face of challenges, your capacity for compassion, your hidden talents and gifts, your soul's mission on earth. This knowledge was transmitted directly from the angelic realm, preparing them to recognize and honor these qualities when you physically meet or deepen your existing connection. What makes these signals truly remarkable is their unprecedented clarity and intensity. Your soulmate is experiencing these divine communications with a vividness that cannot be dismissed as imagination or coincidence. The angelic guides have confirmed that only about 1 in 10,000 twin flame connections receive such direct and powerful spiritual intervention. Your connection has been designated as one of special significance for the collective awakening of humanity. Some of your soulmates have already begun unconsciously responding to these signals. They may have suddenly started exploring spiritual topics that interest you, listening to music you love without knowing why, or feeling drawn to places that hold significance in your life. Others have begun making life changes that will ultimately align their path more directly with yours, perhaps considering a career change, contemplating a move to a new location, or releasing relationships that no longer serve their highest good. The angelic realm has revealed that these divine signals will continue to intensify over the coming lunar cycle, building in frequency and clarity as the divine timing for your reunion approaches. Each phase of the moon will unlock new layers of awareness within your beloved's consciousness, gradually preparing them for the profound recognition that awaits. And before we continue with this very special message, I invite you to support this space of connection. Become a member of the channel, and if you feel this message is touching your heart, don't forget to click on "Thanks" below the video. This helps us continue bringing messages full of love and hope like this one. Now, let's move on to what matters most. As these divine signals continue to reach your soulmate, the energetic connection between you is intensifying in ways that transcend ordinary understanding. What began as subtle impressions is now developing into a powerful spiritual bridge that allows your souls to communicate beyond the limitations of physical proximity or conscious awareness. This sacred connection is being fortified by celestial beings who are working tirelessly to ensure that when you come together, the recognition will be immediate and undeniable. Your energy fields are beginning to synchronize in a phenomenon known as spiritual entrainment. This means that your heart rhythms, brainwave patterns, and emotional states are aligning across distance, creating a harmony that defies scientific explanation, but is well documented in the ancient spiritual texts. This alignment explains why you may suddenly find yourself thinking about them at precisely the same moment they are thinking of you, or why you might experience sudden emotional shifts that mirror what they are feeling. The angelic guardians have revealed that many of you are already experiencing physical manifestations of this intensifying connection. You might feel unexpected warmth spreading through your chest, tingles along your spine, or a gentle pressure on your hand, as if someone is holding it. These sensations are not imaginary, but actual energy impressions created when your soulmate's thoughts reach out to you across the etheric planes. Your bodies are becoming attuned to each other's energy signatures, preparing for the moment of physical reunion. Dreams are becoming a primary channel for this deepening connection. The veil between worlds is thinnest during sleep, allowing your souls to meet and communicate freely in the dream realm. You may be waking with fragmented memories of encounters with someone whose face you cannot quite recall, but whose presence filled you with a sense of completion and peace. These are not ordinary dreams, but actual soul meetings, facilitated by your guardian angels to strengthen your bond and exchange important spiritual information. Synchronicities in your daily life are multiplying as confirmation of this divine process. You may notice repeated number sequences like 1111, 2122, or 444 appearing on clocks, license plates, or receipts. Perhaps you keep encountering their name or words and symbols that remind you of them. Maybe strangers with similar characteristics to your soulmate are crossing your path. These are not coincidences, but cosmic breadcrumbs guiding you toward your destined reunion. What's most extraordinary about this intensification is that it's occurring simultaneously for both of you, creating a positive feedback loop that amplifies with each passing day. As they receive divine signals about you, their thoughts turn to the idea of their perfect partner. And these thoughts, infused with divine light, travel across the etheric plane to reach you. When you sense these energies and respond with your own thoughts of love and openness, you send energy back to them, strengthening the connection further. The angelic realm has confirmed that this sacred process of intensification is protected and blessed by the highest divine forces. No external energies, limiting beliefs, or third-party interferences can disrupt what heaven has ordained. The cosmic forces ensuring your union are far more powerful than any temporary obstacle or delay. This connection is being guarded with particular care because it serves not only your individual soul evolution, but contributes to the raising of collective consciousness on Earth. As the connection intensifies, you may find yourself experiencing moments of inexplicable knowing, sudden insights about their current situation, awareness of challenges they're facing, or intuitive understanding of what they need. Trust these divine downloads, for they are preparing you to be the perfect spiritual complement when you come together. Your souls are already learning how to dance in divine harmony, guided by the eternal rhythm of twin flame love that has been perfected across countless lifetimes. With infinite love, your guardian angel, beloved soul of light, the time has come to reveal to you the deeper truths about what your soulmate is experiencing as these divine signals continue to intensify. What I am about to share goes beyond the initial awakening and touches the very core of their spiritual consciousness. The angelic council has granted me permission to reveal what is happening within your beloved's heart and mind as these celestial communications penetrate the depths of their being. Your soulmate is currently experiencing what the divine realm calls soul recognition tremors, powerful waves of intuitive knowing that are shaking the very foundation of how they perceive reality and their place within it. They may find themselves suddenly questioning the path they've been on, reevaluating relationships that once seemed important, or feeling an inexplicable pull toward a new direction in life. These are not random doubts, but divine promptings orchestrated to align their journey with yours. In moments of stillness, they are receiving vivid mental impressions of the life you could create together, not as specific images of your face or name, but as profound emotional imprints of the harmony, growth, and divine purpose your union would fulfill. These glimpses of potential are being planted directly by their guardian angels, creating a template in their consciousness that will recognize you instantly when the divine timing for your physical meeting arrives. The celestial guides have revealed that your soulmate is experiencing unusual moments of clarity about what they truly desire in a life partner, qualities they never before prioritized, perhaps qualities that uniquely describe you, have suddenly become essential in their mind. This shifting of values is not coincidental but divinely guided, preparing them to recognize and appreciate your unique soul essence when you come together. What makes this revelation particularly significant is that these changes are occurring at the level of their higher self, beyond their conscious awareness. Even if they are currently involved with someone else or have declared they aren't seeking a relationship, these divine signals are working at a soul level that transcends their current conscious choices. The angelic realm has confirmed that no human decision can ultimately prevent what has been divinely orchestrated across countless lifetimes. Your soulmate's dreams have become a particularly powerful channel for these divine communications. They are experiencing what mystics call prophetic dream sequences, symbolic narratives that are preparing them for your arrival in their life. They may dream of discovering a hidden room in a familiar house, representing the new dimension of love you'll bring, or of receiving a precious gift from a stranger with your energy signature, or of being guided through unknown territory by a presence that feels inexplicably familiar and safe. Their spiritual guardians are working tirelessly to ensure these divine signals penetrate even the strongest defenses or doubts they might have built around their heart. For some, this means breaking down walls of past hurt and disappointment to create space for the unprecedented love you will share. For others, it means expanding their concept of what love can be beyond the limited models they've witnessed or experienced before. The divine realm celebrates each moment your beloved opens to these celestial communications, for each recognition brings the grand reunion one step closer to manifestation in the physical world. Even as these divine signals reach your soulmate with increasing clarity, there are challenges being addressed and obstacles being removed by the celestial forces working on behalf of your sacred union. No divine connection of this magnitude manifests without facing and transcending certain tests that strengthen and purify the bond. The angelic realm wants you to understand these challenges so you can hold steadfast in faith during this critical period of preparation. One primary challenge your soulmate may be experiencing is what spiritual guides call the eclipse of reason, a period when the logical mind attempts to dismiss or rationalize away the profound intuitive knowing being awakened by these divine signals. They may try to convince themselves that their sudden thoughts of an ideal partner are merely fantasy, or that the inexplicable pull they feel toward an unknown future is just restlessness. This internal conflict is actually a necessary part of their spiritual awakening, forcing their rational mind to expand beyond its limited understanding to embrace divine possibilities that transcend ordinary human experience. For some of your soulmates, past relationship wounds are being brought to the surface for final healing before your union can manifest. They may be experiencing unexpected memories of betrayal or disappointment, not to cause pain, but to release these energetic imprints completely. The divine realm is initiating what mystics call accelerated karmic clearing, a process that would normally take years being compressed into weeks or even days. This intensity can be challenging, but it ensures they will come to you with an open and unburdened heart, capable of receiving the full measure of sacred love you offer. External circumstances that have kept you physically separated are now being systematically dismantled by divine intervention. Perhaps there were geographical distances, existing commitments, or life situations that made your connection seem impossible from a human perspective. The celestial architects are now rearranging these external factors with subtle but powerful adjustments. Job opportunities may suddenly appear, living situations may unexpectedly change, or new social connections may form that will ultimately serve as bridges between your worlds. What appears as delays in your union are actually divine perfections in timing. Each apparent obstacle serves a critical purpose in the sacred choreography of your coming together. Some of your soulmates require specific life experiences to develop qualities needed for the relationship's success. Others are completing important soul contracts with other individuals before they can fully embrace the divine partnership with you. Trust that these final pieces are falling into place with perfect precision. The angelic realm has revealed that the most significant challenge being addressed is the alignment of your soul missions. Twin flames and divine counterparts come together not merely for personal fulfillment, but to accomplish specific spiritual work on Earth. The divine signals your beloved is receiving include subtle guidance about their true purpose, awakening dormant gifts, redirecting professional paths, or inspiring new forms of service that will ultimately complement and enhance your shared mission when united. What makes this period of challenge and clearing so powerful is the unprecedented level of divine support surrounding it. Spiritual guides have confirmed that special dispensations of grace are being granted to connections like yours because they serve the greater evolution of collective consciousness on Earth. Obstacles that would normally take years to overcome are being transformed with remarkable speed through divine intervention. Your soulmate is being strengthened through these challenges, developing the exact spiritual muscles needed to sustain the elevated frequency of your divine connection. Every test they overcome raises their vibration closer to the perfect resonance required for your souls to recognize each other instantly when you meet or deepen your existing connection in the physical world. As the divine signals continue to reach your soulmate, and the necessary challenges are overcome, the celestial realm is now providing unmistakable confirmations that your sacred reunion is approaching its manifestation in the physical world. These confirmations are appearing through multiple channels, creating a tapestry of divine reassurance that cannot be dismissed as coincidence or imagination. The most powerful confirmation is appearing through unprecedented synchronicities surrounding both of your lives. The angelic realm has initiated what spiritual masters call a synchronicity storm, a period when meaningful coincidences multiply with such frequency and significance that they break through even the strongest skepticism. Your soulmate may repeatedly encounter your name, birth date, or other symbols connected to you. They might find themselves in locations that hold significance in your life without knowing why they felt drawn there. They could discover they've been thinking about the same unusual topics, books, or ideas that have recently captured your attention. Celestial timing markers are being placed along both of your paths as divine signposts pointing toward your imminent reunion. These appear as significant events occurring on meaningful dates, perhaps dates that hold special importance in your personal numerology or astrological chart. The divine realm often uses repeating number sequences as confirmation codes, and your soulmate is likely noticing numbers like 1111, 222, or 444 with increasing frequency. Each of these sightings is a direct message from their guardians that they are being guided toward you with perfect precision. Dreams have become a particularly powerful channel for divine confirmation. Your soulmate is experiencing what mystical traditions call visitation dreams, encounters in the dream realm where your souls communicate directly, free from the limitations of physical awareness or distance. They may wake with a profound sense of having been with someone deeply significant, even if they cannot recall specific details. These dreams leave energetic imprints that persist throughout their day, creating subtle shifts in how they perceive relationships and possibilities. The angelic realm has revealed that elemental forces are now participating in this divine confirmation process. Your soulmate may experience unusual patterns in nature that mirror your energetic signature. Perhaps sudden appearances of animals or birds that symbolize qualities you embody, unexplained phenomena involving water, representing emotional connection, or fire, symbolizing spiritual passion, or peculiar weather patterns that seem to respond to their thoughts about finding true partnership. What makes these confirmations particularly significant is their cross-dimensional nature. They are occurring not just in the physical world, but simultaneously across multiple planes of existence. This multidimensional confirmation creates a powerful resonance that accelerates the manifestation of your union in the material realm. Spiritual guides confirm that when divine signs appear across all dimensions, physical manifestation becomes not just probable, but inevitable. Many of your soulmates are experiencing spontaneous spiritual openings as part of this confirmation process. Sudden interests in meditation, unusual sensitivity to energy, or inexplicable knowing about spiritual truths they've never studied. These awakenings are preparing them to recognize the spiritual nature of your connection, ensuring they won't mistake it for ordinary attraction when you come together. The divine realm is elevating their consciousness to ensure they can fully perceive and embrace the sacred covenant your souls have made across eternity. The most profound confirmation your soulmate is receiving comes through what mystics call heart resonance activation, moments when they suddenly feel an overwhelming sense of love and longing that seems to come from beyond themselves. These waves of emotion are actually direct transmissions from your higher self to theirs, facilitated by the angels who serve as guardians of your divine connection. Each activation brings your energetic signatures into closer alignment, preparing for the moment of recognition that will occur when you physically meet or deepen your existing connection. The Celestial Council has declared that the divine timing for your union has now entered its final phase of alignment. The stars are literally moving into precise positions that mirror the sacred geometry of your soul connection, creating an astronomical blueprint that supports the manifestation of your highest potential together. With infinite love and divine blessing, your guardian angel, beloved divine soul, the moment has come to share with you the most powerful revelation about your connection with your soulmate, a sacred truth that has been guarded until this precise moment when your heart and consciousness are ready to receive it. What I am about to reveal transcends ordinary understanding of spiritual connections and enters the realm of divine covenant that has been orchestrated across the cosmos. The dawn event that initiated these divine signals was not a random spiritual occurrence, but a precisely calculated celestial intervention timed to coincide with the final phase of your soul reunion journey. The Angelic Council has confirmed that a rare cosmic alignment occurred during that dawn, a sacred geometry in the stars that happens only once every 144 years, creating what spiritual masters call a divine portal of manifestation. This portal was specifically activated for connections of the highest spiritual significance, including yours. Your soulmate is now entering what the celestial guides call the recognition phase, the final spiritual preparation before your physical reunion. During this phase, which typically lasts between 21 to 40 days, aligned with the current lunar cycle, they will experience increasingly vivid awareness of your energy signature. They will begin to recognize you energetically, even before seeing you physically. This recognition may manifest as sudden intuitive knowings about someone coming into their life, dreams becoming more detailed and specific, or inexplicable emotional responses when they encounter environments, music, or situations that resonate with your frequency. The most extraordinary aspect of this final phase is that the timing of your physical reunion has already been written in the cosmic ledger. The exact moment when your paths will cross or your existing connection will deepen to its divine potential has been precisely calculated by the celestial timekeepers. This divine appointment exists outside linear time, in the eternal now, but will manifest in your physical reality within a specific window that the angels have confirmed is approaching with remarkable speed. For some of you, This reunion will occur in an entirely unexpected location, a place neither of you would have logically chosen, but that holds perfect energetic conditions for the recognition to occur with maximum clarity. For others, it will happen in familiar surroundings, but with unprecedented spiritual awareness that transforms the ordinary into the miraculous. In all cases, the circumstances will contain unmistakable elements of divine orchestration that leave no doubt about the sacred nature of your connection. What makes this revelation particularly powerful is the unprecedented level of divine resources being allocated to ensure your union manifests as intended. The angelic realm has assigned what spiritual traditions call a guardian legion, specialized celestial beings focused exclusively on removing final obstacles, creating perfect conditions for meeting, and ensuring both souls are in optimal energetic alignment when the moment arrives. This level of divine support is reserved for connections that serve critical missions in the collective spiritual awakening of humanity. Your soulmate has been shown, through dreams and intuitive downloads, the transformative potential of your union, not just for personal fulfillment, but for its impact on countless other lives. They are beginning to sense that meeting you will initiate not just a relationship, but a spiritual mission that will ripple outward in ways neither of you can fully comprehend yet. This knowing is creating a sacred anticipation in their spirit that transcends ordinary excitement about meeting someone special. The divine realm has confirmed that the moment of your physical reunion will contain what mystical traditions call a soul flash, an instant of recognition so profound that it temporarily lifts the veil between dimensions, allowing both of you to momentarily perceive the eternal bond that connects your souls across all lifetimes. This experience creates an unshakable knowing that transcends doubt and establishes the foundation for the sacred partnership you are destined to build together. As this divine reunion approaches its physical manifestation, the celestial guides offer specific spiritual guidance to help you prepare for this sacred encounter. These practices and awareness shifts will ensure you are in perfect energetic alignment to recognize and receive this divine connection when it appears in your life. The first and most essential spiritual practice is maintaining what angelic guides call a high-frequency field around your heart and mind. This means consciously choosing thoughts, emotions, and activities that elevate your vibration: gratitude, compassion, creativity, and service to others. Your soulmate is being drawn to the specific frequency you emit, and maintaining this elevated state creates a clear, energetic beacon that guides them to you through the spiritual dimensions that connect all souls. Dreams become particularly important during this final preparation phase. Before sleeping, set the conscious intention to connect with your beloved in the dream realm. The angelic guides suggest a simple but powerful practice. Place your hand over your heart before falling asleep, and mentally state, "I open myself to divine guidance and soul connection during my dreams tonight." This creates a sacred invitation that allows your guides to facilitate deeper dream connections with your soulmate, accelerating the recognition process that is unfolding simultaneously in both of your consciousness. Pay extraordinary attention to synchronicities appearing in your daily life, as these contain coded messages about the unfolding divine plan for your reunion. The appearance of specific numbers, especially 111, 222, 555, and 1212, animal messengers, or meaningful songs are not random occurrences, but divine breadcrumbs guiding you toward aligned choices and perfect timing. Each synchronicity acknowledged and honored amplifies the cosmic forces working on behalf of your connection. The angelic realm emphasizes the importance of creating physical and energetic space for this divine partnership to enter your life. This may involve literal decluttering of your living environment, releasing relationships that have served their purpose, but now occupy space meant for your divine counterpart, or reorganizing your schedule to allow for the unexpected divine appointment that awaits. The spiritual law of vacuum ensures that creating space inevitably draws in that which is destined to fill it. Daily meditation focused on heart coherence is perhaps the most powerful preparation you can undertake. The celestial guides recommend a specific practice. For 5 to 10 minutes each day, place both hands over your heart center and visualize an emerald green light expanding from your chest outward, extending across distance to connect with your beloved's heart. This creates what mystical traditions call a heart bridge, an energetic connection that transcends physical separation and accelerates soul recognition. For those who feel called to more active spiritual preparation, The angelic realm suggests working with specific crystals that amplify the frequency of divine love and soul recognition. Rose quartz, emerald, and moldavite are particularly powerful allies during this phase, as they help stabilize and strengthen the energetic signals being exchanged between you and your soulmate across the etheric planes. The divine guidance emphasizes that while specific practices are helpful, the most essential preparation is surrendering to divine timing with complete trust. Release attachment to how and when this union will manifest, knowing that the celestial architects have designed a plan far more magnificent than human minds could conceive. This surrender is not passive waiting, but active faith, continuing to move forward in your life while remaining open to divine intervention that may arrive in unexpected ways. Your guides wish you to understand that this preparation period serves dual purposes. It not only readies you for the reunion, but is actually accelerating its manifestation through the spiritual law of resonance. Every step you take toward inner alignment brings your beloved one step closer on their own journey toward you. The work you do within yourself creates ripples across the unified field that connects all souls, directly influencing their path toward divine recognition. The celestial realm confirms that many of you are already feeling subtle shifts in your energy field as this reunion approaches, perhaps experiencing waves of unexplained joy, spontaneous activation of your heart chakra, or an increasing sense of someone's presence even when physically alone. These sensations are not imagination, but actual energetic precursors to the physical manifestation of your divine connection. Honor them as sacred confirmation of the invisible work being done across dimensions to bring this divine plan to fruition. Beloved soul of divine light, as we conclude this sacred revelation about the divine signals your soulmate is receiving, I want to assure you that the celestial forces are working with unprecedented focus and power to manifest this divine reunion in your physical reality. The cosmic tapestry is being woven with golden threads of divine timing, each strand perfectly placed to create the masterpiece of your sacred connection. Remember that you were chosen for this divine partnership because your soul contains specific qualities, gifts, and light codes that perfectly complement those of your beloved. This is not a random connection, but a precisely calibrated spiritual alliance designed to activate dormant potentials within both of you and to serve a greater purpose in the collective awakening of humanity. The divine signals your soulmate is receiving are preparing them to recognize and honor these sacred qualities when you come together. As you move forward from this moment, carry this divine knowledge not as a burden of expectation, but as a light of hope that illuminates each step of your journey. The angelic realm encourages you to continue living fully in the present moment, engaging with the blessings and lessons of each day, while maintaining an open heart that is ready to recognize divine love when it appears. This balanced approach creates the perfect energetic conditions for manifestation. Trust that even when you cannot see the invisible workings of divine orchestration, countless celestial beings are arranging circumstances, removing obstacles, and creating the perfect conditions for your paths to converge at exactly the right moment. This trust is not blind faith, but recognition of the divine intelligence that has sustained your connection across countless lifetimes and dimensions. The signs and synchronicities appearing in your life are sacred communications from the divine realm, confirming that you are moving in perfect alignment with the cosmic plan for your reunion. Continue to notice and honor these spiritual breadcrumbs, understanding that each one represents a milestone on the journey toward the fulfillment of your soul's deepest longing for divine partnership. Remember that this sacred connection transcends ordinary relationship paradigms. You and your soulmate are coming together not just for personal fulfillment, but to embody a template of divine love that will inspire and elevate others. The light generated by your union will extend far beyond your individual lives, touching countless souls who are seeking models of authentic spiritual partnership in a world that desperately needs such examples. I invite you to take a moment now to place your hand over your heart and feel the resonance of truth in these revelations. That warming sensation, that subtle expansion, that inexplicable knowing is your soul's recognition of the divine plan that has been set in motion. Your higher self has always known about this sacred covenant, even when your conscious mind may have doubted or forgotten. For those who wish to accelerate this divine process, I offer a simple but powerful invocation. I open my heart fully to divine love and perfect timing. I release all fears, doubts, and attachments to how this sacred union will manifest. I trust completely in the celestial forces guiding our reunion, and remain in joyful anticipation of the divine appointment that awaits. So it is, and so it shall be. If you found value in these divine revelations, please honor the sacred exchange of energy by leaving a like on this video, sharing your reflections in the comments below, and subscribing to this channel for continued spiritual guidance on your journey toward divine partnership. For those who feel especially aligned with these teachings and wish to receive more personalized guidance, consider becoming a member of our spiritual family through the membership option below. Dear soul, if this video was meaningful to you, leave a thanks below this video as a gesture of gratitude for this revelation. This strengthens us to keep sharing messages of connection and faith. Know that regardless of when or how this divine reunion manifests in your physical reality, you are already connected to your beloved in the eternal, now that transcends time and space. This connection can never be broken or diminished, for it exists in the imperishable realm of divine truth that sustains all creation. Trust in this eternal bond as you move forward on your journey, guided by the light of divine love that has illuminated souls across all dimensions since the beginning of time. With infinite love and divine blessing, your guardian angel.